My name's Bobby Cox. I'm a third-year physics student, and I'm a massive nerd. I knew from a really young childhood that I wanted to be a scientist when I grew up. And I didn't know what kind, and eventually I decided I wanted to be a physicist. And I started following a lot of physics pages on Facebook and Twitter and different social media sites. And what I found is a lot of those sites, despite claiming as being science networks and bringing science to the people, didn't really know what science was about. They would make false claims, and they would sort of overemphasize certain parts of the research, and they didn't really know how research went. They didn't understand peer review. They didn't understand repeated trials. A great example of this is recently a paper came out claiming that the singularity doesn't have to exist during the Big Bang sequence. Now, out of the 5 major physics pages that I follow, one of them didn't report the problem, and 3 of them claimed that the paper said the Big Bang never happened. And only one of them claimed that the paper said the singularity didn't have to exist. Now, I was curious about it, so I went and I read the actual paper this morning. And what I found was that the paper doesn't say any of those things. What the paper claims is that time can exist beyond the singularity. And that was all the paper was trying to claim. The paper still said hot dense expansion occurred. Now, this sort of shows something that's going on a lot with the media. The media seems to portray science as something that scientists don't agree on, or it portrays the idea that a paper can change everything about it. We see this a lot with climate change, we see this a lot with vaccinations. A lot of media groups will claim that scientists aren't really sure on the data between vaccinations and climate change, and that's not true. Most any scientists I talk to will agree with me that vaccinations do work, they don't cause autism, and that climate change is happening and that it's man-made. So this isn't just in the sciences either. You see this in the social sciences as well. I've seen it in psychology papers and I've seen it in sociology papers. And you might be wondering, why does this matter to you? Because you're voters. Because you make decisions every day in your life. And what you have to realize is that in this growing world of technology and science, where things are changing rapidly every day, hundreds of papers get published every day in the sciences and in the social sciences, you need to be made aware of what's actually happening. So what I want to talk about is I want to juxtapose at the official TEDx event between how the media shows it, what's actually going on in research, and what you can do to help change the media, and what you can do to understand beyond what the media shows you, how to research, and how to be scientifically literate, and how to be literate in all forms of what the media is claiming. Thank you.